Good evening. My name is Matthew Hannes, principal of Churchill Junior High School. On behalf of the CJHS administrative team and our dedicated and talented staff, I would like to welcome you to our Back to School Night. This year's program may look a little different than what you're used to attending in person. I hope that you find our presentations to be helpful and informative. I think that you may find it beneficial to be able to reference presentations at your own pace. On a positive note, you will not have to navigate the halls to find classes and worry about making it to a presentation on time. Thank you for taking the time to join us today, and please do not hesitate to contact our staff if you have questions or need support. I would like to introduce the members of the administrative team at CJHS. Ms. Catherine Dragonetti is the assistant principal who serves as the grade level administrator for the 8th grade. Her office is located in the North Building. Mr. Ian Ivanovich is our second assistant principal, who serves as the grade level administrator for the 9th grade. His office is located in the main office. Our assistant principals work with their grade level for the student's entire Churchill experience. At this time, I'd like to review our daily schedule with you by taking a closer look at the morning block of time. Each school day, all students, both in person and remote, will participate in instruction between 7:26 and 11:58 a.m. There's a 5-minute break in between each class period, and students are expected to be logged in and ready to participate at the start of each class period. Attendance will be taken during every class period. Students must remain engaged for the class period in order to be marked present. You will find that the whole class will often begin together. We are finding that it is very helpful if students have their webcams turned on, as teachers are able to gauge understanding, engagement, and make adjustments in their delivery of instruction. There may be times during the class period when teachers will be working with students who are attending in person, while remote learners are working concurrently on another assigned task. At other times, the teacher may have in-person students working on an independent or group project, while he or she delivers direct instruction to remote learners. Video meetings will often be left open so remote students can ask questions while completing assignments. We are aware that unforeseen technology circumstances may arise, and our staff will be sensitive to these issues on an individualized basis. The instructional periods are 63 minutes in length, with 5 extra minutes built into the second period block each day to allow for homeroom morning announcements. Morning announcements are posted in Canvas so our remote learners can still access this information. Our first portion of the day concludes at 11:58 a.m. Students who attend school in person will be dismissed to travel home. A lunch break is built into the day from 11:58 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have created an afternoon schedule for supplemental instruction that begins at 1 p.m. The first block of supplemental instruction runs from 1 to 1:30 p.m., and the second block runs from 1:40 to 2:10 p.m. Students will again log into meetings as assigned by their teacher during these time periods. This supplemental instruction may look different depending on the course. It may include whole class meetings, extra help on specific topics, assessments, or small group instruction. You will find that approximately every 5th day, there will not be supplemental instruction in the afternoon, as this time will be used for staff professional development. Let's discuss our expectations for in-person learners. Student arrival begins at 7:05 a.m. All students attending in person will have a temperature scan before entering the building. As part of our health and safety protocols, all students must wear a mask over their nose and mouth for the entire time they are in the building. Bandanas and neck gaiters are not acceptable face coverings. Masks must either be the disposable surgical type commonly found in stores or cloth masks that cover the nose and mouth. I do want to thank our students and families, as compliance with this procedure has been excellent, and it helps to keep us all safe. We have social distancing reminders posted throughout the building and directional arrows on the floor to help with traffic flow. Students are encouraged to wash their hands frequently, and we have supplemental hand washing stations throughout the building in addition to hand sanitizer bottles in every classroom. Please remind your student to bring their charged device and charger with them to school every day he or she attends in person, along with a pair of earbuds or headphones in the event they are needed for a learning activity. The drop-off location for students who are being driven to school is on Norton Road in front of the South Building. Students arriving by bus will be dropped off near the cafeteria entrance. Students who are walking to school can enter through either of those two locations. At 11:58 a.m., students who are being driven home from school can be picked up on Norton Road in front of the South Building. Bus locations are as follows. Buses 1 through 12 pick up in front of the building. Buses 13 through 22 pick up behind the building on the roadway between the gymnasium and athletic fields. Buses 23 through 29 pick up under the bridge on the roadway going out toward Renee Road. Let's review expectations for our remote learners. Students should be prepared to log on at the start of each class period. Remote learners are expected to be in attendance for the entire class period and actively engaged in learning activities. We strongly encourage all remote learners to turn on their webcams. Having the camera on allows your teacher to gauge student understanding. It helps to improve participation. It assists the teacher in questioning strategies as well as assess student learning. Remote learners should dress appropriately and work in an area that is quiet and allows for the student to focus on instruction. Students should have an appropriate background or use one of the backgrounds available in Microsoft Teams. Students are expected to abide by the East Brunswick Public Schools acceptable use policy. I would like to ask for your help by talking to your students about appropriate and respectful behavior when participating in learning activities. We expect that all students will use appropriate language and behave in a respectful manner that does not disrupt learning. Inappropriate or disrespectful language will not be tolerated and will result in disciplinary consequences. You are probably hearing a lot of new terminology this school year. I would like to take some time to explain some of these terms to you. Our 8th and 9th grade students will use the Canvas learning management system to access course content. Canvas will house the course calendar, important announcements, learning modules or units, and discussion boards. It will also serve as a tool for students to submit assignments to their teacher. Students can access Canvas by going to ebnet.instructure.com. Microsoft Teams is the software application that is used for synchronous video instruction. Students are enrolled in a team, which are their classes, and the teacher will create meeting links within the software for students to join the video-based meetings. We are happy to announce that CJHS students will be receiving a Lenovo ThinkPad laptop as part of our one-to-one device initiative. We are awaiting the arrival of these devices and appreciate your patience as circumstances beyond our control have slightly delayed their delivery. Once the devices arrive, we will coordinate distribution to all in-person and remote learners. In order to receive a device, you must complete the device use agreement that is found under the Forms tab in Parent Access. Students who are currently borrowing a district-issued Chromebook will need to return that device when they receive their new laptop. Our students will keep their Lenovo laptop for their entire CJHS and EBHS experience. Please take special care of this device, and we will provide information on how to purchase an insurance plan when the devices arrive. We have a variety of supports available to students and families at CJHS. If an in-person learner has a technology question or issue with their device, he or she can visit the CJHS Genius Bar during periods 1 and 2, or 5, 6, 7, and 7, 8, 9, located in our Media Center. For technology support, if you are learning remotely, students or parents can email parentsupport@ebnet.org. Our counselors and child study team members have in-person and virtual offices and are available to meet with students for both in-person and virtual meetings using Microsoft Teams or phone conferences. In addition, our counselors and student assistance specialists will be hosting a variety of support groups. This information is explained in further detail in the counseling department's presentations. Our first series of textbook and material distributions went very well. We may need to hold additional material distribution dates throughout the course of the year. I will communicate information related to this process through Blackboard messages and posting information on the CJHS webpage at least 1 week in advance. It is important that your student picks up the materials on the days that are provided so he or she is able to participate in learning activities. We encourage all students, both hybrid and fully remote, to engage in school activities. We offer a variety of performing arts, theater, and athletic programs. Additionally, we have clubs that will still meet virtually. We will be hosting a virtual activity fair in early October so students can learn about the clubs that are available. Students are encouraged to try new electives. Finally, our school counseling department offers several support groups where students can engage in discussions with counselors and other students about a variety of topics. Please get involved in the Churchill Junior High School PTA. Our PTA helps to support students and staff in a variety of ways. Individual memberships are $10 and family memberships are $15. The membership drive is currently underway and registration and payment can be completed online. Membership dues can be paid through Venmo by sending the payment to @ChurchillPTA, and you can also pay your dues by sending cash or check to the CJHS main office. If you pay by check, please make it payable to Churchill PTA. You can get more information by going to the CJHS website and looking at the PTA section under the Parents tab. I would also like to thank the East Brunswick Education Foundation for their continued support of our students and staff at CJHS. Grants they provide offer unique learning opportunities for our students. You can learn more by visiting their website at www.ebef.org. I want to thank you for your continued support of our students and staff. We are all facing a variety of challenges and are learning new ways to deliver instruction and support students' social and emotional needs. We appreciate your patience and understanding as we work together toward the common goal of helping each student find success. On behalf of the entire CJHS family, we look forward to continuing to work with you and your child. I hope that you find our staff member presentations to be informative. Thank you for your time and have a pleasant evening.